Hello students, today we are going to see how to prepare the chlorhexidine gluconate mouthwash. So the aim for today's practical is to prepare and submit chlorhexidine gluconate mouthwash. The requirement for the practicals are apparatus, that is beaker, glass rod and measuring cylinder. Chemicals required are chlorhexidine gluconate, sodium chloride, zinc chloride, water, and you can add a flavoring agent and coloring agent also. So basically mouthwashes, these are the concentrated clear aqueous solution with a pleasant taste which is intended to clean and deodorize the mouth or buccal cavity. Uses of mouthwash include, that is, they can be used as an antiseptic or antibacterial, astringent, and cooling and refreshing action. Types of mouthwashes include fluoride mouthwashes, cosmetic mouthwashes, antiseptic mouthwashes, natural mouthwashes, and total care mouthwashes. So fluoride mouthwashes, they contain sodium fluoride which helps to strengthen the teeth as well as it prevents the tooth decay. Cosmetic mouthwashes, it does not offer the same protection as the other types and they are used in case of the disgusting bad breath, that is halitosis. Antiseptic mouthwashes, they contain chlorhexidine gluconate, a chemical which stops the growth of the bacteria and is used, or it is used for by the people who are having this mouth infection. Natural mouthwashes, these are alcohol free and they contain no fluoride and work in the same way as conventional mouthwashes. They can also treat mouth infection or injury. And total care mouthwashes, they contain antibacterial agent which help to reduce the buildup of plaque and prevent gum disease. So advantages of mouthwashes include they can boost your oral health, may prevent plaque from building up. Rinses with fluoride can help to prevent the formation of cavities. Then mouthwashes can help you to target the plaque, prevents dry mouth. Disadvantages of mouthwash include that some mouth rinses contain high level of alcohol and they may produce burning sensation in cheeks, teeth and gums. So now we will see this chlorhexidine gluconate mouthwash. So the formula for this is chlorhexidine gluconate 0.20% weight by volume, sodium fluoride 0.05% weight by volume, zinc chloride 0.09% weight by volume, colorant quantity sufficient and flavored aqueous base quantity sufficient. So these two ingredients are you can say uh, optional. So role of ingredient is what? Chlorhexidine gluconate. It acts as an antiseptic, bactericidal and bacteriostatic action. Sodium fluoride, it enhances the strength of the teeth by forming fluoropatite and protects against the tooth decay and prevent cavities. So you can say it acts as an anti-caries agent. Zinc chloride acts as an astringent, colorant act as a coloring agent, and flavored aqueous base, it acts as a flavoring agent. And these are the quantities which are calculated as per the requirement of the mouthwashes. Now we will see the procedure of mouthwash, how to prepare it.
Hello students, today we are going to prepare and submit, that is the chlorhexidine mouthwash. Now mouthwashes, these are the preparations which are used for the rinsing, deodorizing, then cleansing action in your mouth or buccal cavity. Two types of mouthwashes are used, cosmetic and therapeutic mouthwashes. So cosmetic mouthwashes, they are used to enhance the oral hygiene, like to reduce the bad breath, and the therapeutic mouthwashes, these are used for the treatment of the infections like plague, or you can say gingivitis or gum infection. So for the treatment of such oral infections, we are using the therapeutic mouthwashes. Okay. So today's mouthwash, that is the chlorhexidine mouthwash, it is also having the therapeutic use, that is it is anti-plaque and antiseptic category. So the ingredients are, that is the chlorhexidine gluconate 0.20% weight by volume, then sodium chloride 0.05% weight by volume, zinc chloride, that is 0.09% weight by volume, and this is optional, that is you can add the color quantity sufficient and water quantity sufficient. So the main ingredient is this chlorhexidine gluconate, which acts as an antiseptic and it acts as a bactericidal. So in case the person is suffering from the plaque or any other thing, so the plaque bacteria are killed by this chlorhexidine gluconate. Then second is the sodium fluoride. Sodium fluoride, it acts as an anti-caries agent, that is it prevents the caries, that is cavity formation in the teeth. Then zinc chloride, it acts as an astringent. Colorant, as I have told you, it acts as a colorant. And last is the water, which will act as a vehicle for this preparation. Now see the calculations. So now we are going to prepare 20 ml of the preparation. So for 20 ml we will do the calculations. So we will see the first ingredient, that is chlorhexidine gluconate. Now the quantity of chlorhexidine gluconate, it is given in 0.20% weight by volume, that is 0.2 gram in 100 ml. So for 100 ml the quantity of chlorhexidine gluconate, it is 0.2 gram. So for 20 ml of the preparation, how much quantity is required? So that will be 0.2 into 20 divided by 100. So that becomes 0.04 gram in, that is 0.04 gram. Okay, so this will be 0.04 gram. So likewise you have to calculate the quantities for sodium fluoride also and zinc chloride also. So likewise I have calculated the quantities. So for sodium fluoride the quantity is 0.01 gram, for zinc chloride it is 0.018 gram, and water required is 20 ml. Now we will see the procedure. Now we will see the requirements for the practical. So first is we require the water, then this is the chlorhexidine gluconate solution, zinc chloride, sodium fluoride, then glass rod. These are the beakers and measuring cylinder. So we will start with the practical. So first of all we will take 3/4 amount of water, that is near to about 10 to 15 ml of the water I will take in a beaker. To that I will dissolve sodium fluoride and zinc chloride. And now I will dissolve this in water. So here you can see it is completely dissolved. Now to this solution I am going to add this chlorhexidine gluconate solution. And I will mix it. So we have completely dissolved this chlorhexidine into this solution. Now you can add color to this. It is optional. Okay. Now I will make up the volume of this mouthwash to 20 ml with water. Now my preparation is ready. I will dispense it in transparent bottle. Now I will dispense this solution, and that is the mouthwash preparation, into this bottle. Now I am adding this solution into this preparation, or in this bottle. My preparation is ready. I will label it and dispense it.
I hope you have understood the procedure. Now we will quickly see the procedure. So dissolve sodium chloride and zinc chloride in 3/4 volume of water. Add chlorhexidine gluconate solution and colorant, mix well, and add sufficient water to produce the required volume. So the category of this preparation is antiseptic and anti-plaque. Use include it is used to enhance the oral hygiene and to prevent or combat gum diseases such as gingivitis. Direction include dilute with warm water before use. So you should not use it directly. You should use the otherwise it will cause irritation to your mouth. Storage conditions. So here you can see the storage container, that is store in white fluted plastic bottle with a screw cap in cool and dark place. Labeling instruction include for external use only, dilute with warm water before use, and not to be swallowed in large amount. So this is the label of chlorhexidine gluconate mouthwash, where you have given the quantities, category, use. Direction is very important, because if the person is not knowing how to use the mouthwash, and if he is using directly the concentrated solution, that can cause the damage to his buccal mucosa. So that is the major thing. Storage and container, these are the auxiliary labeling conditions, and these are the manufacturing details. Result include chlorhexidine gluconate mouthwash was prepared and submitted. So question bank for this practical is define mouthwashes, write advantages and disadvantages of mouthwashes, explain the role of each ingredient in chlorhexidine gluconate mouthwashes, write category, use and labeling instructions for mouthwashes, explain the types of mouthwashes. In addition to this, they can ask you the formula for mouthwashes. So this was all about the how to prepare and submit the chlorhexidine mouthwash. Thank you students for listening.